Okay, good evening, friends. In our previous session, means yesterday's session, we discussed a few things. Still, it is the introductory session to our syllabus. आपल्या सिलेबसची आपण ओळखच करून घेतोय. In yesterday's session, we discussed that why should we learn English? As it was your question that you are the student of a science faculty and you are going to agriculture, engineering, pharmacy, law and other branches. Still, why you should learn the drama, novel and this prose and poetry? Friends, yesterday I told you why should we learn these things, what we are going to learn and how we are going to learn. First thing, I told you yesterday that why should we learn English? English is a world language. It is a language accepted by the world. It is a language of knowledge, or it is also called, it is a window of knowledge. Means the knowledge in all the faculty is available only in English. If you want to study any branch of knowledge, you should be able to learn English and grasp the knowledge of that concerned branch. Then I told you English is the language of opportunity. If you can use English very fluently, the whole world is open for you. In corner of the world, as the world language is quite familiar to you. So friends, English has quite a main, so we should study English language. Now your one more question I would like to ask you, one more question I would like to answer. That is, why should we learn the drama, the prose and fiction? Is it necessary? Will it be helpful in our future life? Friend, I know that this drama, prose and poetry or the novel may or may not be useful in your life, but actually there are various theories of language learning. How we can learn language? For learning language, we need content. And with the help of this prose, poetry and genre or the drama or the novel, it provides us ample opportunity, good opportunity to learn the to learn the English language. In our previous year, you studied the drama. The plenty of or the number of beautiful dialogues were used by the various characters. You learn how does character use the language to express their emotions, idea and the thoughts. In the same way, you also try to use it, the same language, in our day-to-day life. मित्र हो, भाषा शास्त्रज्ञांनी काही भाषा अनुवाद करण्याच्या काही थिअरी सांगितल्या आहेत. तुम्ही फक्त डायरेक्ट नुसती भाषा शिकायचं म्हटलं तर ते अशक्य असतं. मग कोणतं ना कोणतं तरी माध्यम तुम्हाला वापरावं लागतं. म्हणून आपल्या सिलेबसमध्ये नेमलेलं जे साहित्य आहे की जे प्रोज आहेत, पोएट्री आहे आणि फिक्शन नॉव्हेल आहे, च्या माध्यमातून तुम्ही इंग्रजीतले अनेक स्किल रीडिंग, रायटिंग, लिसनिंग अँड स्पीकिंग जे आहे ते LSRW ते तुम्ही आत्मसात करू शकता. त्यामुळं लिटरेचर 2 गोष्टीसाठी शिकायचं आहे. जे कंटेंट आपल्या सिलेबसमध्ये लावले ते 2 गोष्टीसाठी शिकायचे. पहिली गोष्ट, इट टीचेस ॲज वेल ॲज डिलाइट अस. ते आपल्याला काही ना काहीतरी शिकवण देतं, त्याचबरोबर आनंदही देतं. टू टीच अँड टू डिलाइट इज द एम ऑफ लिटरेचर. कोणतंही साहित्य आपल्याला आनंदही देतं आणि शिकवणही देतं. बऱ्याचशा गोष्टी, अगदी आपल्या जीवन बदलणाऱ्या गोष्टी किंवा घटक आपल्या सिलेबसमध्ये नेमलेले आहेत. त्या एकेका घटकांची चर्चा आपण विस्तारानं करणार आहोत. पण ह्या गोष्टी कशासाठी शिकायच्या ही कन्सेप्ट तुमची क्लिअर करण्यासाठी हे थोडं विस्तारानं मी मांडले. की पहिली गोष्ट, साहित्यातून आपल्याला आनंद भेटतो, काही शिकायला भेटतं. आणि इंग्रजी भाषा विच इज नॉट आवर मदर टंग, मी विनोदानं त्याला इट इज आवर आंटी टंग असं म्हणतो. तृतीय भाषा आहे. तृतीय भाषा असताना ती आपण डायरेक्ट न शिकता कोणत्या ना कोणत्या माध्यमातून आपल्याला शिकावी लागते. म्हणून हे प्रोज, पोएट्री अँड फिक्शन आपल्या सिलेबसमध्ये लावलेले आहेत. ओके फ्रेंड्स, these were answers for the initial questions. Now let's learn what are the content prescribed in our syllabus. Friends, our textbook is divided into 4 sections or the 4 parts. आपलं जे पुस्तक आहे, टेक्स्टबुक आहे, ते 4 विभागामध्ये विभागले गेलेलं आहे. फर्स्ट, सेक्शन 1 इज अ प्रोज. पहिला सेक्शन 1 हा गद्य विभाग आहे की ज्याच्यामध्ये लेसन आहेत. पहिला, ॲस्ट्रोलॉजर्स डे बाय R.K. नारायण, इमिनंट इंडियन रायटर. देन वन सेइंग प्लीज. On saying please, it is by E.G. Gardiner, broadly known as Alfred George Gardiner. The Cough and the Anthem, it is a very nice short story written by O. Henry, an eminent short story writer of the world. Then fourth, Big Data, Big Insights. The writer of this content is anonymous. The New Dress by great critic and novelist Virginia Woolf, who generally writes on feminism. स्त्रीवाद आणि स्त्रीमुक्तीवादावरती लिखाण करणाऱ्या व्हर्जिनिया वुल्फ यांचा तो न्यू ड्रेस हा 5वा प्रोज आहे. त्यानंतर इनटू द वाइल्ड by the Kiran Purandare. As you know that he is very famous for narrating his experience in the wildlife. Then Why We Travel, one more lesson. It is written by Siddharth Pico Raghavan Iyer, Pico Iyer, shortly known as Pico Iyer. And Voyaging Towards Excellence by Achyut Godbole. Friends, if you cite at the 8 prose sections which are prescribed in our syllabus are very interesting, and they are from the several different fields, a different walk of the life. They touch several aspects and create good interest in our studying language. Okay friends, section 2 is about a poetry. 8 poems are prescribed in our textbook. The first is by the Song of the Open Road, very famous poem by great American poet Walt Whitman. The second, Indian Waivers by Sarojini Naidu, who is called the Nightingale of India. भारताची कोकिळा जिला म्हटलं जातं. Indian Waivers, this is the poem, is written by Sarojini Naidu. Then Inch of Rock by the Robert Sadeh. Not a Saude, it is a Sadeh. Robert Sadeh, eminent romantic poet who wrote about nature and natural elements. Then Have You Earned Your Tomorrow, a very philosophic poem by Edgar Just. Then A Father Returning Home by Dilip Chitre. From the name of the poet itself, that easily we can understand, Dilip Chitre is a Maharashtrian poet. Tells or the portrays the story of one middle life father and his a world of alienation. We will discuss it in detail in our further sessions. Then sixth poem is titled as Money, which is written by William H. Davies. Then She Walks in a Beauty by George Gordon Byron. One more romantic poet described the beauty of his beloved. She Walks in a Beauty. Then Small Towns and the Rivers by Mama Dai. These were the poems which are prescribed in our syllabus. Then from the writing skill, which is the section 3, it is summary writing, mind mapping, note making, statement of purpose, drafting a virtual message, and group discussion. These 6 aspects are prescribed in our writing skills. Friends, I would like to comment that all these aspects are very useful not only in your 12th class, but these things are very helpful in your further life also. The topic, like as the group discussion, which is very essential. Even you know that in the selection process of the MPC and UPC also, this is GD and PI. GDPI means group discussion and personal interview. It's a very useful tool to judge the knowledge and our performance, largely used in government sectors as well as in corporates also. So we will discuss later on all these skills and how to acquire it. And the last section is the section 4, which is about genre. Genre means साहित्य प्रकार. साहित्याचे अनेक वेगवेगळे प्रकार आहेत. त्यातला ड्रामा हा एक खूप महत्त्वाचा प्रकार आहे. आपल्याला या ठिकाणी नॉव्हेल येणार आहे. बघा किती मोठी चूक इथे इंट्रोडक्टरीमध्ये इंडेक्समध्येच दिलेलं आहे गव्हर्नमेंटच्या. खरं तर इथं आपल्याला नॉव्हेल आहे, सगळ्या नॉव्हेल आहेत. आणि जनरल मात्र ड्रामा म्हटलं आहे की जे 11वीला ड्रामा आहे आणि 12वीला नॉव्हेल आहे. त्याच्यामध्ये काय काय आपण शिकणार आहोत. नॉव्हेल म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये त्याला आपण कादंबरी असं म्हणतो. कादंबरी हा साहित्य प्रकार, हिस्ट्री ऑफ नॉव्हेल, कादंबरीचा इतिहास, इंग्रजी कादंबरीचा विशेषतः, आणि 3 वेगवेगळ्या कादंबऱ्या आपल्याला लावलेल्या आहेत सिलेबसला. त्याच्यामध्ये टू सर्व विथ लव, अ व्हेरी फेमस नॉव्हेल written by Edward Ricardo Braithwaite, shortly known as E.R. Braithwaite. Edward Ricardo Braithwaite, a famous story of a Negro teacher, the black teacher आहेत, who is retired from the Royal Army or the Royal Air Force of the America, and want to become a teacher, a good teacher, but who is initially highly neglected, being a black, but with the help of his consistency and the love for the student, he becomes one ideal teacher. The story is encapsulated in the novel To Serve with Love by the writer E.R. Braithwaite. It is his autobiographical novel, or he is narrating his own experience. Around the World in 80 Days. This is also a novel written by Jules Gabriel Vance. And the third one, The Sign of the Four by Sir Arthur Ignatius Conan Doyle. These four novels are prescribed in our syllabus. Friends, these are the contents that we have to study in this year. But once again, friends, I would like to repeat that we have to study this content not only for the 12th mark sheet, but we have to study each and every aspects of the syllabus to acquire the language, to acquire the skills in English, which will be very helpful in our future life. Okay friends, I think it's enough for today's session. From next session or the tomorrow session, we will start from the first prose, that is An Astrologer's Day by R.K. Narayan. Okay friends, now I would like to stop. See you tomorrow. Bye. Have a nice time.